Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And in this series we're going to be talking about the DC superheroes and comparing them to the 12 zodiac signs of astrology. And I'm going to be choosing which astrological sign best fits which DC superhero in my opinion. And for this episode we're going to be talking about the 11th sign, which is Aquarius, okay? Aquarius. And the DC superhero I chose to represent Aquarius is Black Lightning, okay? Black Lightning. All right, and one of the first reasons why I definitely wanted to use Black Lightning to represent Aquarius is because of his ability, which is electricity, okay? And it's so direct because Aquarius rules electricity. Yes, Aquarius rules electricity. Now, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is the ultimate rule of electricity, but yes, Aquarius rules electricity, and this is because electricity is honestly the embodiment of Aquarius energy, okay? So when you look at electricity, it is shocking, just like Aquarius, okay? It is unpredictable, okay? It's going all over the place. Zzz, you just never know, just like Aquarius, okay? And it's fast, it's super fast, okay? Lightning, electricity, very fast, just like Aquarius. Aquarius like to move fast, okay? Very Aquarius. And also, when we talk about Aquarius, Aquarius rules technology. And when you look at our technology, what do you always see? Electricity, okay? Our highest forms of examples of technology all are electrical. That's because electricity is the energy of technology. It's all Aquarius. Aquarius deals with that. This is the energy that gives power to our new technologies and the things that we build. So electricity is so Aquarius, and being that Black Lightning, that's his power, it represented electricity. It represented Aquarius so much to me. Also with his electric abilities, very different from all the superheroes in DC Universe, okay? It's actually an ability that you don't see a lot of superheroes have. Electricity, like you might see a couple. I know, of course, there's Bumblebee, who she's a part of, I think, either Cyborg or with Black Lightning. And then there's also Captain Marvel, who has, thunder powers. But no one defines this electrical ability the most than Black Lightning. And again, like I said, it's very Aquarius. Electricity is the energy that moves our technology to the highest levels, okay? Our biggest examples of our most upgraded technology are all electrical, and this is that movement. This is that Aquarius energy. Aquarius is all about advancement, okay? Just like electricity, it's really quick, it's all about advancement, and it shocks you, just like Aquarius energy. Very shocking, okay? But this is the power that gives energy in life. It's like a battery, okay? Also, looking into his abilities, his electrical abilities, it's really interesting because it's not even just like Black Lightning has, electricity powers and he just like blasts people. But his electrical powers comes with so many different types of abilities, and so different and unique. And this is so Aquarius because Aquarius, again, it rules that energy of being different, being unique, okay? Not only is electric a very unique power, a lot of superheroes, like I said, don't have it, but also the abilities that Black Lightning has with them also make them very unique, and I wrote them down. I'm just gonna go over them. So he has, with his electricity powers, not only is he blasting, but he has electrokinesis, which is basically using his electricity to levitate objects. Okay, so that's a different way of using his electricity. Energy absorption, being able to absorb people's energies from machines, people, with his electromagnetic abilities. Force field generation, so he can generate force fields with his electricity. Magnetic manipulation, okay, so manipulating that magnetic energy into whichever way he wants to, electrical healing, using electricity to heal. Electrical detection, being able to detect and absorb electric energy from whenever. It's magnetic, electroporation, okay, this is like using your electricity to strengthen your cells or your cell membranes. Like, so many unique electrical gifts that comes with it. So like I said, it's not just like electricity and blasting it, but there's so much you can do, so many different types of abilities. Okay, I even remember seeing, you know, black lightning use, like, you know, those wires, you know, that you see outside, those wire plants, and he kind of like used it to contact someone like he was using a cell phone. Just very interesting ways and unique ways that you can use this electrical power, not in the basic sense of just blasting people. And again, that's so Aquarius. Aquarius thinks outside the box. So you're not just going to have electric powers, but you're going to be able to do so many cool, unique, different abilities with them. Okay. And again, like I said, with black lightning and those unique abilities, that's so Aquarius, because Aquarius is always about thinking outside the box and doing things differently. So, you know, his abilities, again, are very unique to what you see. Even you can say Captain Marvel is like close to that electric energy with his thunder powers, but he's not able to manipulate the way Black Lightning can. You know, he's not able to make phone calls and manipulate technology and, you know, do absorptions with his electricity, you know, with his thunder. So again, like I said, Black Lightning is truly the essence of this electrical power and what it's able to do outside of what you think it could do. Because again, Aquarius is all about thinking outside the box, being unique, doing things differently. Okay. And another thing is that with Black Lightning, with his belt, he has a technological belt that's where he gets his power and his electricity. And again, that's another form of technology, just another example of how electricity and Aquarius and technology all kind of run a line. And why, again, I say Black Lightning is such a great example for Aquarius energy. But even beyond just his electrical powers, which are amazing, I've always been so amazed with Black Lightning and just seeing the way he uses his powers in such a unique way. Even him, the character, Black Lightning is the first Black DC superhero, you know? And that's so Aquarius, because Aquarius is the trailblazer. Okay, Aquarius is always doing things differently, doing things uniquely. So a lot of times they're in positions where they're the first to be this, or the first to do that, or the first to do this, or the first to open these doors or these lanes. And being that Black Lightning is the first Black superhero, that is very iconic. That, you know, that is a trailblazing lane within itself. Okay, he's the first one. And Aquarius always stand out in that certain type of way. And not only is he the first Black superhero, but he was originated and came into life during Black History Month, okay? And Black History Month is in February, which is Aquarius season. So it's so ironic that I would choose him for Aquarius, and he's actually came out during Black History Month during Aquarius season. So that's just another great reason why I would use Black Lightning to represent Aquarius energy, okay? And again, Black History Month deals with also social issues. This is how our society was dealing with, you know, this is how society was dealing with each other. There was a lot of racial issues during this time, and that's what inspired the story for Black Lightning. And basically I say that to say that Aquarius deals with society, social issues, racism, sexism, ageism, whichever it is. It deals with how our societies engage with each other, you know, in large groups. And racial issues is definitely very Aquarius. It deals with society and how groups are interacting with each other, good or bad, but also bringing awareness to it. That's so Aquarius. And the fact that Black Lightning has such a Black history, social conscious theme, okay? It's all about Black history, Black rights. It has that inspiration behind it, pushing the story. It's so Aquarius, because this is all about social consciousness. It has an educational, social conscious element to it. And that element, again, is so Aquarius. Aquarius rules that. It deals with all that social justice warrior stuff. So very, very cool that Black Lightning is representing that. And that makes him so Aquarius. Also, though, dealing with these racial issues during the time, Black Lightning was also controversial because of his outfit, okay? Like his look. He had the huge afro with the bell bottoms, kind of really emphasizing that stereotypical black, what a black person would look like, you know, in the 70s, you know, kind of, but in a very stereotypical way. And it was very controversial. They had to change his outfit to get off of that stigma and not have all that stereotyping. And again, that is another, honestly, example of Aquarius. Aquarius is the controversial sign. It is the sign that caused controversy, shocking, controversial, things that can offend or just penetrate society. You know, that is all Aquarius. You know, Aquarius is the shocker. It's the social shocker. So, you know, being that Black Lightning, you know, had that little controversy, and they had to like change his look and stuff like that, you know, and it had to deal with like social issues and stereotyping, which is a very Aquarius topic, dealing with social issues and racial issues. Again, another example of Black Lightning representing that Aquarius energy I said. Also, Black Lightning, the legacy of Black Lightning created so many more characters and a whole family line, and also ultimately created Static Shock, which was the TV show I used to watch when I was younger. And the cool thing about Static Shock, which all comes from the Black Lightning family legacy line, is that Static Shock was also very into the storylines of like living in the urban areas. It was very socially conscious, like racially conscious. Had lots of educational moments with Black History Month, even saying no to drugs, like just a lot of educational moments within that show. And again, I feel like that's such a great example of Aquarius energy, because Aquarius is a very educational sign in terms of like understanding, again, like I said, society, what's going on, and how to enlighten us. Okay, so being that Static Shock had all these elements, it wasn't just an action show, but it was also socially conscious and aware of our environment, schooling, bullying, racial issues, Black History Month, drugs, all those things, dealing with teens, all those things, all those social issues, very Aquarius. And that's another example of how Black Lightning is a perfect example for Aquarius, because again, it has that conscious element to it. Okay, that social conscious element to it, which can come off even educational. All right, so yeah, that's Black Lightning. And this one was kind of difficult because a lot of people would think, oh, why not choose on the Martian Man as well too? But I feel like even though the Martian Man is an alien and he's so different from Justice League, you would think, okay, alien, Aquarius. I felt like that was just one example. There wasn't enough. And to only go by his image and not look at his abilities and what he represents as a whole, it just isn't enough to just put him with Aquarius. I feel like Martian Man would much more be with Virgo, okay, with the way he operates and his abilities and what he offers, you know, because there's so many aliens. Technically, most of the Justice League are aliens. So is that enough? Is that unique enough? I feel like Black Lightning more so represents that Aquarius energy because he represents it in his abilities and also in his storyline and the origin of his character and what he represents and how he represents that first Black superhero and bringing awareness to race. Okay, so that to me is gonna hit harder for Aquarius, you know, than the Martian Man. So I think Martian Man's way more for Virgo because, you know, he is the ultimate flexible superhero. He can do literally any and everything, and you know, he's versatile like that. So tell me what you guys think. Who do you think should represent Aquarius? Let me know in the comments below. Also, book a reading with me if you enjoyed this. I do astro readings as well as tarot. And also check out my music. I have it on Spotify, here on YouTube, as well as Apple Music. I'll have all the links in the description box below. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.
The highest spirit realm you can take.